What's going on, guys? It's your boy Avionyx back with another action figure video. Now, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing as I do put out quite a few videos throughout the month. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the new Transformers Legacy Laser Optimus Prime made by Hasbro and Takara Tomy. So here is the box. So all the new Legacy Transformers box artwork is windowless now, but their box art is really nice looking. So here is the front of the box. Legacy Laser Optimus Prime is a leader class action figure. Here is the top. There's the side art. There's on that side. And then here's the art on this side. This box is empty, by the way, right now. I've already opened them up, but I just want to show you guys what the box looks like. Here is the back of the box, and it shows that he does transform into 30 steps from robot to truck mode or truck to robot mode. Now this Optimus Prime figure does come with his tanker trailer. Also, here is the barcode for anyone that is looking for this Legacy Laser Optimus Prime. I found mine at Target and he was $49.99. So that is the packaging. Let's go ahead and take a look at everything that comes inside the box. Alright, so when you open up the packaging, Optimus Prime is already in his vehicle mode. And so here is his laser translucent blue Energon sword. I want to say it's an Energon sword. So both his axe and the sword are of a translucent blue. There is the sculpt of the hilt, the handle. And it looks like this little peg here at the end, I believe that pegs right into the axe. Here's taking a look at the axe. So the axe actually folds the handle out. You can fold the handle out because you can fold it in to be able to stow it away on the figure or actually inside the trailer, the tanker trailer. But I think you're supposed to be able to post it up under here somewhere, or actually up on top. Yeah, so we're gonna take a look at that here in a little bit. But here is the sculpt of his translucent blue axe, the blade, and then it's got a dark gray handle. So to connect the sword to the axe correctly, hold the sword like this with this little tab up, and then as you can see, the opening of where it goes into the axe, you want the opening top side like that. That way it just inserts in like that. That's as far as it goes. Okay, because if you have it the other way, it's not gonna sit properly. You know, so it goes like that. So that way he can hold it, and now it's this huge battle sword axe combo. Of course, here are the instructions on how to transform Laser Optimus Prime back and forth. Actually, it just shows it how to transform from vehicle into robot mode. It does not show how to do from robot mode back to truck, but you just, kind of do it backwards. That's all. And then here is the truck sculpt, or Optimus Prime in the truck form. Now this is a really cool sculpt. Hasbro did a very good job. They, like I said, this is G2 inspired. So he's a black truck with hot rod red flames. And I have my Earthrise Prime here. We're gonna compare the truck and trailer and everything. So I like how they added these red steps that lead up to the door, and then actually these are supposed to be sticking out his fuel tanks on the side. Like that. So yeah. That's how it's supposed to look, completely in truck mode. And then you can kind of see that as you see through the windows, you're seeing parts of him just kind of stowed away. And then it's got the Autobot logo on the side. We've got the smokestack exhausts right there. And then there's the front grille, looks really nice. And they even added headlight paint, like the lens cover, and then some hints of yellow right there. So really nice looking truck. And then the trailer, the oil tanker trailer, or gasoline, I guess either one would be dangerous, really. I mean, vulnerable to exploding, whether it's oil or gasoline. But yeah, here is that sculpt. Everything looks amazing on here. I honestly, I've never watched the G2 Transformers, just the G1. But you know, this Legacy Laser Optimus Prime just looks so sick that I needed to get him and add him to my collection. So it's primarily just a gray and then dark gray paint all the way around, with the plumbing of the tanker painted in red, which is a nice contrast. And then so there are the wheels, and then here is the where he connects up to that toe point, and then this actually can fold out. Let's see here, and act as the stand like that. So yeah, so you would just simply peg this into that hole right there to connect the trailer to the truck, and there you go. So also you can stow away the sword underneath. I'll show you right here. So the sword can go underneath here, like so. Okay, so you can hide it like that. And then if you wanted to stow away the battle axe to the truck, it would just go like that. But you could also stow it inside the tanker trailer. So let's go ahead and open up the tanker. So basically, opening up the tanker is transforming it from the tanker into its like maintenance repair station. So all you gotta do is pop open the top, and then we're going to rotate this all the way around, like so. And then the sizes drop down. And then pull down on the ramp right there. And then this actually folds down, but it could also articulate like that. And then the arm, the robotic maintenance arm, can come out like that. Kind of, you know, do its thing, repairing prime or whatnot. But also, if you take a closer look right here, this can come off. So this is like a turret gun of some sort. You could actually attach this to prime in a few different ways if you wanted to. But yeah, we're going to take a look at that here in a little bit. We'll go ahead and put that to the side and put this to the side as well. So let's take a look at how to transform him into robot mode. Alright, so I've transformed him a few times now to get to know a little bit more how to do it without using the instruction manual. So the first thing we're going to want to do is close up those fuel tanks. And then we can go ahead and open up his feet. Go ahead and swing these out like that. Go ahead and split this open like that. And kind of pull up on it on the hinges to kind of give it that room. Swing out those tabs. We're going to open up the cab here. From here, we can pull out the steps to the side like that. Out. And then bend his legs out like so. So now it opens up this cavity here. Okay. Then we're going to open up the back cab here like that. And then we're going to go ahead and pull his head out. Actually, this is already getting ahead of me. The head is right there in between the two red arms. His head actually popped off the socket. That's just because the arms were kind of clamping at his head in, not because of bad quality. So his arms just go out to the side. So there are his arms out of this area. We're going to go ahead and pull this red thruster piece out like that. Because it wasn't here. Just pull it out like that. So from here, go ahead and swing out the chest piece all the way around. It's gonna want to open up on me and pop the matrix out. But there we go. So now from here, we're gonna go ahead and swing his 6-pack out like that. It's gonna snap into place. And then from here, we can go ahead and close up the steps again, like that. And then we're going to push the back part forward so it snaps on like that. And then we're gonna push the chest piece in. So it's gonna look like that so far. Go ahead and pull his head forward all the way. It's gonna snap into place. And then we can go ahead and lock his shoulder armor down like that. Let me show you that apart again. It's like this, and then it's gonna just go like that. Do that on both sides. There you go. And then his arm is gonna connect, like his armpit area. It's just gonna go in like that. But it acts like a butterfly joint too, kinda. So that's pretty cool. We're gonna rotate his arms all the way like that. And then to take out his hands, these open up. His hands are buried in there. Pull the little blue hands out. Rotate them. Go ahead and close that. Do that to the other side. Close that up. And then we're going to rotate his lower torso to get his legs. Go ahead and close those panels up where his knees are. And then we're going to finish out by closing the cab back up against his back. Pretty much like that. And there we go. We have Laser Optimus Prime in a robot form. So let's take a look at all the cool little details. Starting at the head, and we're going to go over articulation as well. So you can see that his head sculpt is different compared to the G1. Here's the G1 head right there. Okay. And then obviously this part of the truck turns into his shoulder armor, and we have what looks like, I'm not sure what those, I don't know. But underneath those are his missile racks, which is pretty cool. It looks like maybe some kind of reverse thruster. Who knows what these actually are. But he does have missile racks, and they are translucent blue, just like the sword, if you can really tell. But so that's really cool. I really like that. So let's close it back up. And then his head can go 360 all the way. See, it wants to pop off. It's a very tight grip, but he can rotate. Oh, gee. There's no tilting up or down. Okay. All right, moving down to his chest. So he does have the matrix of leadership. And how does that open up again? Just like there we go. So this can be taken out, and it is quite different than the matrix on Earthrise Prime. Let me grab that here. Okay, so this is the matrix of leadership for Earthrise Prime, and then here is the matrix for Legacy Laser Optimus Prime. Slight difference. Here's a closer look at his arm structure. So as far as arm articulation, this will be able to fold out for better articulation of the arms, as if he's holding his arms out like that. So we have lateral movement, and then it's going to rotate, but of course it's not going to go all the way around because of the shoulder armor. But he does have bicep swivel. He has a single jointed elbow, and then the wrist rotates. Now I wish they would have made his hands the same as G1 Prime's hands, or Earthrise, where the fingers actually articulate out. He does rotate his legs at the waist right there. And then we have kick forward, kick all the way back, split, thigh swivel, single jointed knee. He has a little bit of a not like a kind of a rocker swivel. It only goes like that. It doesn't actually hinge back and forth, but it will rock just kind of to that side to get that, pose like that. That's articulation of Legacy Laser Optimus Prime. So here we have both Earthrise Optimus Prime and G2 Legacy Laser Optimus Prime standing side by side for a scale comparison. So from head to toe, they are basically the same height, but obviously with Laser Optimus Prime's shoulder armor, he will stand taller. But as you can see that Earthrise Prime's arms are bulkier at the upper arm. And then that this is painted that dark charcoal compared to the regular blue that we're used to. But equally so, I think that G2 Legacy Laser Optimus Prime looks just as badass, if not even more. Probably a little bit more. Actually, yeah, he does look a little bit more badass, in my opinion, than G1 Earthrise Prime. I have no problems with Earthrise Prime. I love it. He's got more flexibility all around because of his arms. I mean, I love both these primes. So here is a side-by-side comparison of both Earthrise and Legacy Laser Optimus Prime side to side in their truck form. And just for the heck of it, them switching their trailers and how they look. So for added arsenal in robot mode, you can take that turret that I told you about that is located and removable from the tanker, and you could actually peg it here on the side of his lower leg as they have pictured in some of the artwork around the box or even in the instructions. So yeah, so you can peg it right there for more Optimus arsenal. So my final thoughts on Legacy Laser Optimus Prime. He is a wonderful rendition of the Transformers G2 cartoon from the 90s with the variant of the truck front and the cab with the hot rod red flames, and then the tanker trailer. Overall, the sculpt looks great from truck to tanker to robot mode. My only complaint with this action figure is that his hands don't articulate like Earthrise Prime's does. I wish Hasbro would have made the same. The whole head thing popping off, well, if you keep meddling around with it like I was, it's gonna pop off, but it snaps in pretty easily. I wouldn't say that's a quality control, it's just his head doesn't really articulate that much. So if you're a big Optimus Prime fan, then this is one to add to your collection. I went ahead and grabbed this action figure just because I love the way it looks. I honestly, like I said, I didn't watch the G2 cartoons from the 90s, but I love the way that this version of Optimus Prime looks, so I had to grab him. Once again, I found him at Target for $49.99. I believe you can find him at Walmart too. Let me know in the comments section if you are able to actually find him in Walmart. Let me know also in the comments if you plan on getting him, and if you do, let me know what you guys think. If you guys enjoyed watching this video, please go ahead and hit that like button. And once again, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that notifications bell to be notified of future content like this. Thanks for watching, guys.